A new study on autism. By one estimate, 1 in 68 American children have an autism spectrum disorder. It's a number that's been climbing in recent years, and now some new research suggests that it may be possible to move kids off the spectrum. Headlines' Juju Chang has the details.
Meet 16-year-old Mark and 17-year-old Matt, both active social high schoolers, both considered recovered from something that's long been considered irreversible, autism.
Mark's mom, Cynthia McCluskey, says his language skills began slipping at 14 months.
They said that we should consider institutionalizing him and trying again to have another baby. And that just wasn't an option for us.
Lori Tremblay noticed peculiar behaviors when Matt was just 19 months.
When we went to the pediatric developmental specialist, he told us at that time that he wasn't sure that he would ever be able to function on his own.
Both boys featured in this upcoming New York Times Magazine cover story, After Autism, which details provocative new research showing 1 in 10 children shed symptoms of autism entirely before adulthood.
We did 45 hours of therapy in our home every week.
Cynthia credits years of applied behavior analysis, or ABA, but the road to autism recovery is different for each child.
At 11, we had him reevaluated, and they couldn't find any form of autism.
Lori feels early intervention with therapies are key. By the age of 10, she says Matt outgrew his diagnosis as well.
His teachers didn't even have any idea that he'd ever been diagnosed.
Experts say while promising, it shouldn't raise false hopes.
So there's no magic bullet.
There's no magic bullet. There's no secret sauce. We need more investment in science and research to help us understand why these kids are responding so that we can offer this treatment and improvement opportunity to more children.
But Matt and Mark believe they're living proof it's possible to move off the autism spectrum and move on with life.
It's a normal teenage life that I'm living now, and it's really something I need to be grateful for.
For Good Morning America, Juju Chang, ABC News, New York.
And Dr. Rich Besser joins us now. So no magic bullet, no silver bullet, but there are some encouraging signs here, right?
Yeah, you know, you hear these stories, you can't help but be optimistic. But I'm very careful here, because when we talk about autism, we're not talking about one thing. We're talking about a variety of different conditions that all appear the same, with problems with communication, social interaction, and behavior.
Do we know enough about autism? I mean, could these children have had another issue? It's difficult to say.
Well, they clearly meet the definition of autism, but I worry about the pressure this may put on parents, because you'll have parents who recognized it early, got all the help that they could for their child, and they don't see the same kind of progress. And you're right, we need research to understand which children are going to respond and who is going to respond to what kind of therapy.
Okay, so if you're a parent at home and you've just seen these rather remarkable stories, what do you do to just make sure that your child has the best possible outcome?
Well, I think the first thing is, for every parent, you want to make sure you're seeing a doctor from the beginning who's screening. You know, from birth, I'm always looking for developmental signs, and if I see there's a problem, I refer them. If your child's on the autism spectrum, you want to make sure they're getting services. You know, some schools are going to give 3 hours a week, and some schools are going to give 30 hours a week. And this family had 45 hours a week in the home, and that's not accessible to everybody. We need to know who's really going to benefit from that, and which children is that really not going to do that much. But early detection and early therapy is going to help every child reach their potential, whatever that is.
All right. Very good information. Thank you so much, Rich. Thank you.